No, same as last time. What the hell? Maybe that's too close. I don't know. I definitely did the menu flash there though, so presumably that's why. Yeah, what's up, Sloth? Hope you're doing well today. Monthly Sloth. Oh, shit. Feels weird if it's not a... there. Alright, I really am running out of time now. If I keep messing this up. This is the part that should be very consistent as well. So, not really ideal, but... Last minute plans and changes plans? Oh man. Hopefully, all are resolved, or at least are in the process of being resolved now, though. I've technically got a meeting that I need to join in about 2 hours 45 minutes, but I can. They are redoing that meeting tomorrow morning, so I may join then instead. It's only one I need to listen in on, but I don't really want to be speedrunning while doing it. Ah, I got you. That's a shame if you had to reschedule with friends, but hopefully they were alright with it, and hopefully you've got another day to do that. But, yeah, I get that sometimes. Certain things have to come first, right? Alright. Ah, got you. Hopefully those are resolved as well. Fingers crossed. Okay. RNG should be fine here, I think. If not, then I'm a little bit worried. I will say this. I will say this with, I guess, a pinch of salt, but I have yet to have, or for a long time at least, haven't had the wrong fight with the correct RNG. So I'm glad that issue's resolved, mostly. It's just a shame about the RNG issue. It's like it would just be so easy if I didn't have to do that scold and the menu flashes and stuff like that, but it just doesn't work like that. Because if I do that, that's when I start to seem to get the wrong fight with the correct RNG, so I'm just sort of doing what seems to work most of the time. A little bit of inconsistency there, shouldn't really matter too much, just simply because it's a quick reset point. I realised with my Japanese PS2 now working, well, completely really, I should say. I actually want to say that the next run I'll do after this is actually probably going to end up being Panyamon alt main. I want to improve my time in that. It's very, very easily improvable. And it's a cool run. It's very obviously novel. And it's actually just, like, quick as well. As in, I reckon it could go down to, like, 112, 113. Maybe even better. I think, I could be wrong. I want to say it's probably, for an optimal run, I reckon it's the second fastest Digimon. It's just a shame that maybe Bakuman is just too good. I think Greymon's actually very good. I know AP's got a really good run with Greymon. I just need to find certain things that work. So for example, obviously doing Garurumon would be quicker than doing Tyrannomon, but I can't seem to find a way that you can do that without, like, HP and stuff like that ends up being a huge issue because you're using a Digivolution item, so you don't gain any stats. So you basically have the stats of an Agumon. So you end up having to either, well, you get obviously the brain and the MP chip from Palmon and Kunamon, and you end up having to basically feed one and train slots of the other, because you can't really do the run with 600 MP, even though it's Megalo Spark rather than like Under Justice, for example. but also that's good by the way. Like yeah, your HP stays at like 800. Kind of gets super screwed over in regards to that. So it does lose a bit of time there. Obviously you have to do an extra saving quit for not really any reason. But you have to do it because, what's it called? You have to get the Noble Main into your inventory, and to do that you have to load the other disc, so that obviously loses a bunch of time as well. But, yeah, I still think it's a very good alt main to do. Yeah, Panyamon run. I can't figure out a way that works for Piximon either. The only thing I could think is doing Piximon and Centaurimon late. But then you lose all your, like, you don't have the HP particularly. The only thing you could do is you would have to use both of Ogamon's, which would take you to about 1800 HP. Which is still ridiculously low, especially because you want to do at least Garurumon 1 then. And Ogamon 3 with Panyamon, who takes because it's battle type, it takes a lot of damage from water and ice techniques. I think. Oh, actually, does it? Maybe it doesn't. I'm just trying to think. But it would take a lot of damage regardless. So yeah, that's like something to consider. Yeah, battle's just bad. It's like, so it's just not very good. But obviously you use an air tech, so your offense doesn't matter, but defense is, like, your defense is so low because obviously you don't get any stat gains. So like, even the small things like defense, like Bakamon doesn't get much defense, but it gets a little bit. Greymon gets a lot, obviously, because you have to train defense to even get it. What? I need to practice that shopping menu because I'm so bad at it, particularly doing 9 autopilots. It's such an awkward amount to do, but it is fastest. Like for the rest of the run. Kinda really sucks. But yeah, I think, so Panyamon is probably the next thing, but I need to figure out a better route for it. I suppose, I guess, there's certain, yeah. And like, Mech's not that useful, because I guess Giromon and Metal Mamemon don't do that much. So having less HP for that isn't too much of a problem. But yeah, I mean, Ogamon 3 is just like, Ogamon 3 and Garurumon 1. Garurumon 1 particularly is super dangerous because of Ice Statue being super strong. Oh yeah, I hadn't looked yet. Okay. That should go over the ammo now. Remind me to look at that after the fight. Yeah, so there's certain things I need to consider, like, is it worth doing Piximon altogether? Because initially what my other run did was I fought after Bergermon, like after getting Megalospark and beating Bergermon. Obviously Bergermon having 800 HP is really risky as well. You can't take a Prominence Beam. If you take Prominence, if you get hit by Prominence Beam, you're dead. So that's also very fun. But straight away after that, I then did Amida Forest and Tyrannomon and Meteormon and Recruit Tyrannomon. But you get the 2 HP chips from there, and then you feed Ogamon 1s and Ogamon 2, and that gets you up to 2000. 2,800, which is a good amount. And then you don't need to worry about Garurumon either. But I don't think that's quite optimal. Obviously, Ancient Dino Region's really slow, so... over the hour. Max of 900? Okay, that's not so bad then, I suppose. Because you'd have 1,800 for that. And you'd get a bit of defense. Wait. No. No, you wouldn't. No, ignore me. Ignore me. Could you do a defense slot instead of brains? Because you get 20 brains, and that might... it wouldn't quite push you up enough, is the issue, I don't think. Oh, okay, yeah. Saving the day once again. But yeah, I don't think doing a defense slot would help, actually. I think you still need to do brains. That is useful then. Yeah, if you look, I've got like 68 defense, and you wouldn't have any more for Agumon. But 77 brains. So you'd get 97. You'd probably, if you could find a Soulmon Megalospark Manip that didn't need commands, it might be okay. Or maybe train brains once. Sorry. Not ideal. Although, to be fair, during training it's probably the best time. Okay, let's take these speed trains a bit slower this time. I saw that happiness go up this time. Wait, yeah, that's good. You're back. Welcome back. Back for a run that's actually alive. So, good stuff. But yeah, basically, I need to figure out certain minute pathings there because obviously, annoyingly, the most optimal thing to do would be to like fight Piximon on the way to Ancient Dino region, if I were to do that. So it's kind of like really dumb. But I may potentially just take the slightly less optimal route and just do Piximon after. I'd do a chain minute like I do in Slotless. And do Piximon and then just autopilot straight away from there. Because then I could probably remove Ogremon 4 and something else. Biomon probably, I would assume. Where am I going? I don't even know. Oops. Yo, Seawing, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are all doing well today. How did the World 2 runs go? I actually was lurking and saw that you got the Metal Greymon world record, so obviously that one was definitely good. So congrats on that. But yeah, thank you for the raid, man. Hope everyone is doing very well today. You're hopefully just in time to see the probably most confusing part of this run. And hopefully the part I won't mess up. I need to feed this blue apple over the hour. Go. No, exactly. Definitely not. It's a lot of RNG, obviously. So it's good to get that run finally. Well, actually it's a lot of RNG and having to play well as well. Okay. So, welcome everyone. This is World 1 100 Prosperity Points, but it is the Slotless route. I would say this is the one cycle route. Initially I did this to just basically, almost like, not quite a challenge run, but basically just, you know, beating the game with one Digimon, not needing to respawn, all 100 Prosperity Points. But it turns out it's actually, at least currently, the fastest way to do it. I'm still not 100% sure if it is or not. But, yeah. So we are currently on our way to get Numamon and Monzaimon. Digivolve into both. So, prepare your Numamons. This is probably one of the few, one of the few runs that intentionally get Numamon. So enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, 2210, so 0 here. We're going through the same screen 10 times to avoid needing to clear the fog. 1. So we don't need to beat a Tamamon with a very weak Agumon. So 216. 2. 1. And 6. 6. Just a second. I will want some, so appreciate it. I'm just gonna get through this part very quickly. Let's do 2 catch-ups here. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll pass over. We'll Digivolve into Numamon after training twice. So data would be, yeah, I mean, you did Aurora Freeze, so that should work. Potentially Piximon's moves and how much they would do would be interesting to see. And Piximon and Garurumon's moves, I think. Okay, so Numamon time. Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay, we do this to do a day skip, which means we slept on the hour that we'd normally wake up, so we skip a full day. Okay, so Bug is basically going to kill you without having at least 2 HP chips. Nice. So, as quick as we got Numamon, unfortunately we need to say goodbye to Numamon. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so we did 2 catch-ups earlier. So we should need to do 5 here. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going to get 300 defense, that's for sure. Good. So we got the Digipine there. Okay, that's not too bad. What about Dangerous Thing? Be interested to see. There we go. 518. Okay, so it's not too bad then, I guess. You'd have healing items and stuff for Piximon, and hopefully you would just do a stun lock, so maybe you could do something with it. Okay, a Tamamon. Oops. Okay, so basically if I manip the fight, just don't get bug, is what's being said there. But that could work, actually. Doing Piximon into Ancient Dino region. So I'm doing Piximon with 800 health, but you'd need, like, a really good fight. You'd have max offense, so that part wouldn't be an issue. One, two. And then hopefully Megalo Spark from here. A bit nervous, I shouldn't be. 48 to get slightly higher offense for some reason. So yeah, unfortunately this is quite a slow fight, but we get Megalo Spark from it, so everything will speed up after this. Should be here. There's no point doing battle shuffles in these fights. It's only worth it in the last one. Need to remember that the restaurant's not there yet, so I can just hold down right there. 1, 2, 4. I like doing the catch-ups where like you're just holding a cardinal direction. I hate when you have to do it in a place where it's diagonal. Oh man, you can see the screen tearing on the bottom of the screen. Whoops. I nearly would have walked straight into that mooch when I was nearly about to hold the wrong direction completely, because I was about to do this one where you hold upright. I always hold the wrong direction there as well. Like the screen, the directions don't really make that much sense in my opinion. Wish you could just sort of fast forward through this part. It's definitely the dullest part though. Maybe the training actually, but at least like training is something I need to half focus on. Whereas like for example this section you just match for the next 3 customers after this in fairness. Actually maybe it's not so bad. Still convinced you can probably buffer these inputs, but not risking it. No point the run dying for that reason. I always like to point out that we win this with 3 bits to spare. bits are weak to the dollar. I'm gonna see inflation of prices for meat and other essentials. Holding up left here. Again, I've had a soft lock here before, I don't want another one. It is slower, by like maybe a second and a half, but maybe a bit more actually, to be fair. Maybe it's closer to 2 seconds. That was early. Hoping this isn't right still. Yeah. Some of these things don't really make a whole lot of sense, do they? Like the battle shuffles and stuff is just like, yeah, just grabbing Monzaimon by the scruff of the neck. Alright, so last round I got to this point, I said I would try and delay the poop by 1 hour. I'm gonna try that again. Because I think it worked really well last time. It just made things a lot easier. I didn't sort my inventory out at all. I absolutely should have been sorting out my inventory there. So I actually think... yeah. I think if you do enough battle shuffles that you don't get a catch-up after the fight, you grab that Digimushroom. If you do get a catch-up after the fight, one spawns there. And then you get free spawn in there, in fairness, so even if you forget that, I guess. The amount of times I do that. Whoops. Me first. It's on light, huh? any fish around here? Anything gonna spawn? There we go. Oops. Was that? I didn't actually see if I actually hit right there. Okay, Digimon was good, the rest of the fishing wasn't amazing, but I'll absolutely take that. Yo, thanks, Mono. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, all good, thank you. All good, can't complain. Run's looking pretty good, to be fair. Can't complain too much about this run. Yet. Yeah, last Digimon was pretty damn awful. So, certainly won't complain. I'll just see when Monzaimon needs to poop. Should be now, I think, yeah. So I'm going to try and delay it 1 hour. Good. Hoping that wasn't too early. Good. Yeah, about a minute ahead from last run. We're not looking too bad, but I'm not wanting to say anything before really we get past Piximon, if I'm being perfectly honest. That's very early. Yeah, I definitely could have gone for the middle one there, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh shit. I'll do it on the next screen. Actually, I think I usually do it on this next screen anyway, so I don't know why I was panicked, but... One, and then we'll do the other one again when we move the boulder. That was way closer to that Gaburimon than I wanted to be. Thankfully, those ones don't act like the ones in Great Canyon. If you get too close to those ones, they will like launch themselves at you. Where there is a restaurant now. Not bad. hopefully we'll get this, and then the run gets a bit more relaxed, because we drop off RNG manip at this point. It wouldn't have been that disastrous had I missed that, but it's obviously better to just get that now. So we're playing on version 1.0, and one of the key differences in version 1.0 is you cannot use the elevator. So ordinarily it's slower than the 1.1 Japanese release or the US release. However, there's a glitch you can do that I think does make this run slightly faster than 1.0. If not, it probably adds up to roughly around the same, but fucking hell, that was close. So yeah. Clipped slightly on something there, so that was a lot tighter than it was meant to be, but still okay. Annoying about the damage ranges. You should be able to free shot that pretty easily. No, I don't have change target yet anyway. It wasn't the worst fight ever, but I did use up a lot of MP there. I'm a little bit concerned. Does moderate change the target status of your of who you target? I'm just thinking in a pinch, it may be better to target something that isn't Waru Sigilmon in the Ogumon 3 fight. Oh, that's not good. That poop is, that's early. That's really early, actually. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? He's gonna poop after this. Oh, if I can just make it to the tournament. I mean, it only just came up, didn't it? It didn't come up during the, Ogumon 2 fight. Straight away. If anything, I'd actually quite like it to reject this autopilot. Just because it increases discipline and therefore should up the poop timer. So I need to do this now. Okay. Thank God. That's actually huge. I should move this. That's fine, that's fine. I can deal with that. It's not great, but I can deal with it. R.I.P. He's alive, to be fair, he's fine. Oh wait, it's holding left here. That looks like such a tight dodge, but obviously all you just do is hold left anyway, so it just looks a lot more dangerous than it is. I think my gold split must have got a the HP chip landing really. It must have been really close, because I don't think I've even come close to matching it yet. Alright, I think MP for this fight might be okay. I could probably do with Waru Sigilmon hitting an Aurora Freeze to take damage off Ogumon and Gabumon. Literally was just about to start doing curling there. Wouldn't have actually mattered too much, but obviously I'd just end up being behind the whole run. Not even, well, the amount that I'm ahead right now, I wouldn't have been behind at all, but I would have just had like a couple minutes to gain at the end of the run for no real reason. I would probably, it'd be kind of nice to recruit Unimon before this fight really, and it might actually half make sense too, but then the shop doesn't really work because you're missing bits you get from Garurumon and this, and the HP chip you get from Garurumon as well, so kind of doesn't really work out, actually. Unfortunately, it missed, but at least it did go for it. Oh my god. I might be screwed here. I'm so fucked in terms of MP. Okay, I'm gonna have to finish this. This is a joke. Look. Okay, at least it's hit. Please finish it off. That was a joke of a fight. Again. I just keep getting bad Ogamon freeze. I'll grab the medium MP to throw straight away as well. Oh, actually, I'll rest twice at Centauromon, so I won't necessarily have to do that, but I probably should anyway. Grab medium MP in the medium recovery. Yeah, I think it was done. Well, I think his Dynamite Kick I learned from Meromon. So was that Warcry? No, Warcry's got a really short name. Yeah, and probably I think Tremor would be the only other thing, right? In any case, I know it's not anything that messes with any minutes. Oops. Oh, what? The amount of times I keep forgetting to move my small recoveries in these fights. Just menued it quickly. Oh, whoops. Split. Oh my god, I wasn't looking. Oh, Jesus. swap what buttons I was holding for quite quickly though. I mean, if anything, it's a good reason I need to figure out a minute for Ogamon 2. Me running out of MP at Ogamon 3. Okay, as always, it does matter which one you speak to because Icemon has a chance of running, which I got, which is actually really nice. Does mean I'm going to be slightly shorter on the bits, but that's fine. This now. Should get rid of these in my inventory, I think. Yeah, that's true. Although, I don't know how much worse you could get than what I got there. Well, actually, no, you could get a lot worse. In terms of MP fighting usage, it was a really bad fight. But I didn't get, like, stunned or flattened or anything, so I can't really say it was, like, a horrible, horrible fight. It's kind of a weird one, really. Okay, I'm gonna check if thing needs to poop. But I did lose a run to this. Not all too long ago. I should need to poop at some point here. So I may need to double check what's going on. I guess we... wait. We just sleep here, I guess. I'm gonna see now if I need to poop or not at some point, but I think I should need to. Okay, that's fine, I just need to do this straight after Cocktail. This is the problem with this round. Good. Lost time there, but because I was checking. It only just came up, right? I think I should be safe to move towards it and feed. Good. Oh, what did I just learn there? A Megaton Punch, maybe? Still quite far away from it. I just think with the extra porta potty feed I just had to do, I'm a little bit concerned about my time for Factorial Town. How much that changes it. Should be okay, I think, but... Good stuff. Quicker to pick it up now than later. The only thing I will say is I'm pretty... Well, actually what I can do is I'm just going to throw a random... Because I don't manip anyway past the Happy Mushroom. I'm just going to throw a random item after Metamamimon. It says Megaton Punch. Okay. Alright, no worries. Well, I didn't learn Buster Dive from the High Ogremon. So it's only, I think, Etamon is the only other place I can learn it now, as far as I remember. I could be wrong about that, but... Just using change target there to make sure I'm not going after the one that's already dead. Actually, kind of works out quite well. I don't know why I moved that now. Because I'm going to grab the HP chip and that's going to be there. I'm also not going to do the Leomon skip thing. Cutscene skip, because, again, a little bit concerned about my in-game time. I need to find a better time to split there. That does not work. I also need to do some slightly different movement there as well. That doesn't work either. Trying to think when I'll next need to poop. Is it every 6 or 8 hours with Monzomon? So I'm not going to bother going for this. I know it's slightly faster too, obviously, but that's pretty fair. Is that the one that's 1.0 exclusive? There's like a couple spawns here that are 1.0 exclusive. I'm pretty sure you can't get the chain melon here in 1.0. Double check. It doesn't need to be now. It doesn't look great as a speedrun that I keep checking, but sort of really didn't expect to need to poop when it did. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Clono? Hope you're doing well. How's everything going? Got a JP copy of World 1? Very nice. Why am I losing time here? Oh, because of the, I don't really... Oh, autopilot. Missed feed. We'll do it. You're wondering if it's the correct copy to run the game? So, presumably, unless you're doing a quite niche run like this, you'll want the 1.0 version. No, sorry, you want the 1.1 version. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. You want the 1.1 version. The easiest way to see that is on the disc, there will be a black dot at the top. So you want to see that black dot. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. You will lose a little bit of time because you can see here the elevator doesn't work. So I'm having to access it from this side. But the elevator doesn't work from going down where you would see Digimon, basically. Yo, what's up, Ermengar? Hope you're doing well today. Nice to see you here. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Definitely need it. Currently, we're doing the quite long, like non-RNG manipulators section here, so definitely we'll need some luck. Need to check it didn't arrive. Did you, when you bought it, did you get any pictures? But yeah, as I say, I wouldn't worry huge amounts. I'm gonna feed it on the next screen. Okay, no worries. Yeah, if you've got pictures, you can put them in the Discord, and it should be hopefully relatively easy to be able to tell. Hopefully. Oh my god, he's all the way down here. Good. For some reason, I think in 1.0, this text never clears. Like, if you go through here and skip the text box, it clears in 1.1, but it doesn't seem to in 1.0. Yeah, no worries. All good. But yeah, hopefully, if you can see a black dot on the top of the disc, it'll be 1.1. Easiest way to tell in-game if it's 1.1 or 1.0 is the press start, like on the main title screen where it says like press start button. If it's in white, I did not mean to press that. I was just mashing a circle for no reason. I often do that, and clearly it's just bit me in the arse a bit there. If it's white text, it'll be 1.0. If it's green text, it'll be 1.1, basically. But yeah, as I say, it's not the end of the world if you do have 1.0. If you plan on doing 100 pp, it's like in this situation, it's actually, I think, marginally faster. But for NMG, presumably is maybe what you got it for. No major glitches. You're probably better off with 1.1 if chosen. It's the exact same situation as last time. Can sort of wait a little bit, but one more. I think if I tried to feed the offense chip there, it wouldn't have gone well. Oh my god, it's all the way down here. Okay, at least it took it first try. I'm gonna need to really reorder my inventory against Giramon here. So fingers crossed that I just get an early stun, so I can do that. Good fight. Not died in the best place, but might be faster around the other way. Good. It's a bit dicey. Wait, because the poops are later, what's gonna happen with, oh shit. What's gonna happen with that? That's not good. I'm just thinking towards like the Metal Greymon machine drum 1 minute. I may need to do that Mega Dramon thing I said about before. Fight Mega Dramon. If I don't need to, if it doesn't need to poop before. What's it called? Metal Greymon. I need to either sleep over the poop or use a porta potty. Now I don't think I've missed a poop yet, right? Like I think all have been I've either used the toilet or used the porta potty for them. Since I suppose the one where you sleep over it before, or yeah, just before Birdramon. Everything else I think I've used a porta potty or used a toilet for, so I should have, I think, a leniency currently of, like, basically 2 more will put me to Sukamon. So really, I wouldn't mind having 1 done. just thinking. Ugh, this isn't great. Oops. I'm just thinking, is there anywhere I could even train once? I don't think there is. Not in the way, anyway. I don't think that's worth doing. The problem was, last time I was worried about it being too late, and it did happen pretty much right on time, but I think that was earlier than this still. Oh no, yeah, it was Etamon back. Only Etamon. Really doing a stun. I'm actually going to need to use a finisher. That's fine. Interrupts. That's a really bad fight. Lost like 40 seconds over my gold there. I mean, my gold had like a really good fight where I think I just literally like stunned it almost instantly, but... I'm just really debating what I do next here. The only thing I can think is I fed the porta potties pretty quickly after each one. So as soon as you feed the porta potty, right, the poop timer probably starts again. hopefully we might see it still. Let's say, I think we should fight Megadramon if it's not there by the time I get to that room. Confused Storm. Again, doesn't matter. Shit. One 1.0, different dodges, come on, get with the program. Jesus. Let's just say that was wasting time to make sure that I can both need to poop and sleep. Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, needing to poop and sleep. I'm very concerned this is going to go over the hour. Is that a problem? Might be, right? I'm not sure. This is going really bad. Oh, unless it's midnight, it doesn't matter. I wasn't sure if it like didn't increment the stuff. Just in case I'm tired. Oh, whoops. Sure. I should probably actually go back and skip that one. Okay, needs poop. That's fine. Needs sleep. That's good. Technically... No, yeah, I should be fine. Definitely fine now. I am gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna play it really safe. I don't think it matters too much not getting Sukamon straight away. So I am gonna feed a Porta Potty, but I'm gonna feed it probably on this next screen. Did I move those up? I don't think I did. That's fine. I could let him poop over. No, sorry, I completely disregarded completely what I just said. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, I sleep on this screen. But I needed to make sure, basically, that I wouldn't need to poop as I woke up. So it didn't really matter if I pooped over to sleep or if I did a porta potty, used a porta potty. But I just needed to make sure I wasn't going to need to poop when I woke up from the sleep. That would have been like disastrous because it's either going to fuck up these minutes, which then just basically makes it a 1 in 3 chance of, 1 in 3 chance of the run dying. Or it makes it a what's it called? It makes the Meta Mamemon and Mamemon manips bad. So that's definitely the correct fight, because now I'm looking at my notes and I remember, like, if you don't have Buster Stone, you have to hold triangle to not get a catch up after the fight. And with the fight that I got before, that was wrong. I wouldn't have got a catch up regardless of holding triangle or not. Where are my variants? They're slot 2. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's correct, so should be all good with that. I fucking love having a functional PS2. So good. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not so worried now. I mean, let's be real here. There could have been some sort of weird thing with Machinegimon Eminent not working, but I'm quite confident that was correct. And even if it wasn't, it's a 1 in 3 chance, so I'm not overly concerned if it either way. Well, I should be if it does come down to chance, but obviously I'm fairly sure it was the correct minute. And obviously here is like, I would have been still a bit nervous about making sure I could get the Happy Mushroom, but I don't need to get the Happy Mushroom because I've got one. Yeah, but wait, is it daytime encounters or nighttime encounters? Did the sea dodge? That's daytime encounters though. I literally just couldn't remember in my head. This is going to be a fake gold if it is a gold, but sure. And as I said the last 2 times we got runs here, we say hello Tyrannomon, we say goodbye Tyrannomon. Yeah, what's up Draco? Hope you're doing well today. How are you? We're looking pretty good on this run, if you couldn't tell. They're not bad. We're also past any scary points. I can't lose to RNG minute, for example. I will still be a bit cautious about my virus meter. Yeah, it does say working. Oh man, hopefully it's alright. It's not ideal though, I would imagine. Hopefully it's not too bad though. Working in any situations. Yeah. Yeah, my virus meter's probably not great, but I want to say even if I, for whatever reason, mess up and do poop, I don't think I'd get Sukamon immediately. So I'll get Sukamon later on the training, but that's fine. It's like not a problem at all. So there's a couple things that obviously could still kill the run, but we won't mention those. Bad damage ranges. Well, those two definitely would. I'm quietly confident this PS2 does work properly though, so let's hope not. And I think I'll be completely honest as well. Oh wait, actually no, I couldn't like just like. I was like thinking, oh, I could just grab my other PS2, but obviously I'd need to like reload the save and stuff. So yeah, you would be right. That would kill the run, but again, feel like PS2 now is pretty good. Oh my god. Jesus. Movement like that might kill the run. Oh, Garurumon 2 would actually probably be one of the biggest run killers. With the amount of, like, stats that Monzaimon does have, Garurumon 2 should not be able to kill the run, but I think it still could. Oh my god, where? You are joking. Oh, there goes sometime. Digitamon can kill the run as well, in fairness. So, very strong. There we go, first time I actually remembered I was playing the 1.0 disc. You can do that faster dodge. And scary dodge down. Too scary dodge down. Actually remembered the right option this time. How did that gold by 8 seconds when I literally went into the wrong screen in Ancient Dino region? I don't think I got an extra encounter. I don't think I did. The only thing I can think is maybe like the autopilot failed probably would be the key thing. I mean, yeah, it's 8 seconds, right? So, that's usually the intervals for an autopilot. Nice, there we go. Good stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That would probably be it then. Alright, full HP and MP for Digimon. So unfortunately it is up to a bit of chance now. The only issue, nice. The only issue with Megalospark, I think, is that it's obviously easier to block too. So although you would be much more likely to interrupt and much less likely to be interrupted, I think that would be the problem. And I think it's still slower than Ice Statue, right? So that's true. No, you are fucking kidding me. Okay. Okay, I can take this. I can take it. No. Please. Jesus. Oh, it'd still be 2 hits, really? It's not the worst idea then, yeah. Probably would work pretty well. Okay, do I need to poop? Yep. You poop in the sleep. Oops. Good. That's about when you want it to happen, to be honest. Ooh. Did not need to speak to him the second time though. Thank God. I'm not saying that just yet. I've still got to do curling at the end, by the way. Or you could just hold left there for some reason. That's why I don't recruit Back'em just yet, by the way, because it's slightly faster when you go out here. So Back'em is like one of the last recruits. Well, it would be anyway, to be fair. You don't actually recruit anything in this section. Just such a long section for nothing immediate. I could die actually to Skull Greymon. Could happen. Actually, you're more likely probably to die to Tekkamon, right? Do you remember I got a encounter there in my practice run? How much attack does Mondomon have at the end? About 800, near 850. So I'm on about 400, and I do about a full day of I don't know why that looked really weird for a second. I do about a full day of offense training too, so I'm on about 500 offense for those two. I make sure I've got about 2,000 and something HP as well. Because I was on about 2,000. I was on about 4,000 HP before turning into Sukamon, and obviously now I'm going to train speed for a while, which obviously gives that Megalowood 2-shot. Oh Christ. Oh, sorry for Garurumon. I was thinking. I don't remember that having that. Okay. That's not too bad then. Maybe that's worth considering. It stopped whatever just happened there happening. Okay, day skip. That kinda sucks. Okay, now I'm getting ones. What was the time? Plenty of time. 1, 2, 3. Is it probably 4 on one day skip, isn't it? Good. I will do a scold at some point, but not yet. I actually do think it may be worth just training speed even once, because I think that would actually stop. Shit, I literally said to myself, don't forget that. God damn it. At least I've remembered that quickly. That's probably it, isn't it? It's really unfortunate. I'll scold after getting Digimon. I don't think the stat reduction is going to be that impactful. Also, gonna say it out loud. Put on Thunder Justice after recruiting Bakemon. Remember that. Say it out loud so I remember. I think even with forgetting the board, I'm gonna be okay. Wait. Oh, I'm losing quite a lot of time here. Oh no. Why am I losing time here? I mean, I know I forgot the board, but... 15 seconds still. Not a small amount. Oh, of course I get that again. I'm actually going to put it on and praise when I'm inside. I think praise or scold? Praising doesn't remove the butterfly, does it? Yeah, time save's not too bad. I'm looking at that best possible time and thinking how possible that is that going to be to get. Unfortunately, I'm not sure it will be that possible. Dude, maybe I saved a lot of time on Grey Lords 1 because of stuff I did in the Digimon split. Yeah, I've got an unruly monkey. What's up, it's Baines? Hope you're doing well today. Oh, fuck. Wrong screen. Oh my goodness me. Choking hazard. Okay, no soft lock there. That is genuinely something I was really worried about. That's quite a lot of HP. Don't split yet. It's a shame I don't think it's an offense one, is it? Oh, that poop's gonna be really annoying. It's gonna just lose me time. is so good that all of Skullcraven's moves are so slow. Oh wow, are you serious? I think my Greylord's 1 split was really early, and this was the split I got the encounter on. So at least that gives me a bit more leeway if I want a sub 240. And I'll be honest, if I get the sub 240, I'm not actually sure what more I can do with this run. Obviously this run's beatable, but like, probably quite beatable, but I don't know, I think it'd need a lot of rerouting to be worth my time, because it's not been a bad run at all. There's not been any major mistakes so far. Just take that safely. Okay. What? I've never seen those there before. And he's got a grapple puck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Right, I'm gonna need to do this really weirdly. That should work. Too heavy. Way too heavy. What am I doing? This is over. Can't believe what I'm doing. Unless he chokes here. Okay. Right. That should be a bit better. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe what I'm doing. I've never seen those things there. Right, I'm gonna have to like bank shot some of this shit. Wait, not this. Not this. Oh fuck. I'm just gonna have to do this, right? Is that in the good still? Nope. He's going to put that in the bad. I've choked this beyond belief. There goes that. It's not even Penguin 1, that was completely on me. Wait. Do I have to like... Just making sure I don't fuck up, because Let me in! Why isn't he letting me in? I have to go around the other side. I've never seen two, like, neutral grapple pucks like that. Fucking... Did I do so? Yeah, I didn't press triangle, did I? Yeah, I was pressing triangle. Do you know why it didn't work? Because I'm playing in fucking Japanese, aren't I? It's X. This is still gonna record, but this is gonna be grim. You can look at the input display. But I was pressing triangle, but yeah, it's because I'm playing in Japanese. Well, turns out I am going to have to carry on playing this. Well, that's a big time save for next run. Oh dear. Oh well. Such is life. This is still record by like several minutes. That's how good this route is. Or how much better it is. It probably still could be better. I'm probably going to have to start looking into, like, you know, I always talked about changing the start and adding in 1 or 2 minutes and stuff. Oh, that's not what I was meant to do. Press down. Yeah, Japanese shows smileys. If you've traded. I can't remember what it shows in English. Is it just ticks or X's or circles? I can't remember. No, you're all good. I think I split late on Penguin. Wow, I got him to eat that. Really? Okay. That's not happening again. Oh, nice. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for the mid-rolls, but unfortunately the other option of pre-rolls just stunts growth, which is kind of shit, but... No, you're all good. It wouldn't have added more pressure. I literally messed up right at the start. So, kind of not ideal, really. But what can you do? 2.206. My headphones just died.